You're looking at All-Star Bobby Jones of the Philadelphia 76ers. He came over from Denver in the George McGinnis deal. He has changed the personality of the 76ers in their quest for an NBA championship. And this is Tom Owens trying to fill the large shoes of Bill Walton at the center position of the Portland Trail Blazers, playing the best basketball of his career.
The NBA on CBS. Today's game is sponsored by Chevrolet and Chevrolet dealers coast to coast. Light beer, everything you always wanted in a beer and less. And by Avis, the We Try Harder car rental company.
From the Memorial Coliseum in Portland, Oregon, CBS Sports presents the NBA, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Portland Trail Blazers. Hello, everyone. I'm Tim Ryan with Keith Erickson here at Portland's Memorial Coliseum. And a year ago today, Keith Erickson, these two teams were leading their respective divisions. This year, a little bit different, especially for Portland.
Well, there's no question about that. Philadelphia playing great basketball. They've won 4 out of their last 6. Portland been having a lot of problems, lost 10 out of their last 13 games, but they have the 3rd best record in the NBA on their home court. And that's where they are today.
All right, the last time the teams met, they've met only once before this year. The 76ers won at the Spectrum in Philadelphia by 6 points. We talked to both coaches about their strategy for today's game. Here's Billy Cunningham.
Billy, the last time you played Portland, you beat them by 6 points back at the Spectrum, and you told me that a couple of plays worked extremely well for you. Will we see those again, and can you describe them?
Yeah, Tim, when we start out the game, we have several plays and variations in our offense, and we'll look at all of them early in the game and see which ones we feel will be successful and how the Portland Trail Blazers will adjust to it. A play that worked very well for us was, at that time, Hollins was in the game, and we had Julius Erving setting a pick down low, Hollins popping out, and the ball at the foul line with the center, Caldwell, Jones, or Dawkins having it. And they had the option, if the center sagged off them, to shoot the jump shot, or hit Hollins for the jump shot, or Erving down low, which we feel is he's the most effective in that area. We have other problems defensively today. One big matchup, I think, for us is Maurice Cheeks and Hollins. He's never seen Hollins play, and he's an all-star guard, so it'll be interesting to see how he adjusts to playing him and if we have to make switches there. Also, defensively, we'll start off, we'll match up man-to-man. We won't be looking to help too much initially, but if we see we have problems with Maurice Lucas down low, then we'll probably have to send a guard at him and force him to give the ball up.
Okay, Billy, thanks very much. And Keith Erickson is standing by with the Portland coach, Jack Ramsey. Keith?
Thank you, Tim. Jack, do you have one game plan for each team that comes in here, or one that you use the entire season?
We have a general game plan, Keith, that we try to apply for every game that we play, and then we will divert from that to get into the particulars that we think are important for each particular team.
Now, you've got the 76ers today, who beat you in the only game you've played them so far this year. What will you do specifically today to try and hold them down?
Well, defensively, we've got to shut down their fast break, and then we have to contain Erving and Dawkins now that Hollins is not going to play. So if we can do those things defensively, I think it will keep us in the game. And offensively, we want to capitalize on the advantage that I think we have with our big forward inside.
Okay, Jack, thank you very much.
All right, Keith.
Back to you, Tim.
All right, Keith, here are the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. Portland will start Lucas and Gross at forwards, Owens at center, Lionel, Hollins, Ron Brewer, the rookie, will be at guard. Erving and Jones up front, along with Caldwell Jones for the 76ers. Rookie Maurice Cheeks, along with a veteran Henry Bibby. Portland working right to left in their home white uniforms, and they have won the tap. The 76ers to our left in their road red uniforms. And Lucas nearly coughed it up but gets it back. Maurice Lucas driving, and it's blocked by Jones. Caldwell Jones, and here comes Maurice Cheeks, the rookie, off to an outstanding start in his NBA career. The feed to Erving, and Philadelphia on the board.
Well, that's the Philadelphia play. Get the fast break down with the ball to Julius Erving, taking to the basket.
Maurice Cheeks, number 10 from West Texas State, their number 1 pick. He came in the 2nd round. He's been getting a lot of playing time. He leads the club in assists with 231. First foul of the game. Bobby Jones.
There's great big Maurice Lucas down on the floor. Looks like something serious happened to him. Just lost his footing. Fell down.
Portland ball. This is Lucas.
That's an interesting call that was just made. He called the foul was a passing foul. It wasn't that Maurice was putting the ball to the basket, which I believe he was doing. And Maurice Lucas is such a smart player. He knew the foul was going to be called. He's got to be putting the ball to the basket. I think the official made an error on the play.
All right, Keith. Portland will inbounds it. Brewer to Hollins. Hollins is number 14. Ron Brewer is number 10. Two outstanding rookies at guard today. Brewer for Portland. Cheeks for Philadelphia. Another foul call as Owens hooked it up.
Offensive foul on Tom Owens, turning into the middle of the lane. Caldwell Jones, a great defensive center, blocked a shot already and already picked up an offensive charge.
So it remains 2-0 Philadelphia. Caldwell Jones, number 11 with the ball. A big man outside into Erving. The doctor. Henry Bibby. 4-0 Philadelphia.
That ball looked like Henry Bibby owned the rim that time. Well, by all rights, should have bounced out, fell through.
Hollins' pass goes awry, and it's a turnover. Philadelphia will inbounds. Henry Bibby brings it up. Bibby 14, Cheeks 10 in the backcourt. Jumper Erving, that's good. 6-0.
Well, I'm sure we'll see a timeout called by Jack Ramsey right there. He can't afford to let the Philadelphia 76ers get a big lead right off the bat. They haven't scored a point here with early in the first quarter.
10:36 remaining, first period. Portland will bring it in. Ron Brewer. And a momentary delay. Our officials we didn't mention earlier. Paul Mychal, number 22. Jess Kersey, number 20. Jack Neese, number 35. And we're underway. Brewers inbounds to Hollins. Lionel Hollins brings it up, the first pick in 1975. He's third in scoring on the Blazers, averaging 16.5 a game. Gross to Brewer in the backcourt. Top of the key. Hollins. Big Tom Owens. Screening for Lucas, and the Blazers are on the board. 6-2.
Big shot for the Blazers. Very important for Maurice Lucas to knock that ball down the first time.
Bibby, Cheeks. In the corner, Bobby Jones won't go. Lucas rebounding. Hollins. Bumped by Bibby.
There's an interesting play coming down on that fast break. Ron Brewer had the ball in the middle, gave it up to Lionel Hollins. Obviously, Hollins is going to be the lead guard today. Brewer handles the ball awfully well, though.
Bibby's first foul. Portland's ball, Ron Brewer. Rookie from Arkansas, number 10. This is Gross, coming back off injuries. These Blazers have been racked with injuries this season. Lucas with Jones on him, and Jones gets the foul. Caldwell Jones. His second.
Let's take a look now. This is an interesting play. Maurice Lucas trying to go inside and post up on Caldwell Jones, a 7-footer. I don't see too much advantage in there, but evidently Jack Ramsey does.
All right, Blazers ball, Brewer for Lucas. Caldwell Jones on him. Lucas up. Picked off by Erving. Foul call against Portland.
Maurice Lucas still complaining about the foul. He got Caldwell Jones up in the air and thought that he had drawn the foul on.
So did
Jones.
I. Cheeks. Far sideline, right in front of the Blazer bench. Now it's Erving. Turnaround. Front iron, and it's grabbed off by Portland. Here comes Brewer. 2-on-1. Lionel Hollins back for Brewer, and he missed it. Bobby Jones on the rebound. Cheeks back the other way, and the Blazers blow it 2-on-1. Bibby for the Sixers. Dr. J returned to Bibby. Lucas on Erving. Erving passing off. Gross got a hand on it. Bobby Jones controlling. Jones underneath.
Great defense that time by Portland, making Philadelphia take too much time. The 24-second clock expired. That's what they need to get these fans fired up in here. 82 consecutive sellouts here in the Portland Memorial Coliseum.
12,666. It's jammed as always. Lucas top of the key. Tom Owens. The big guy, what a job he's been doing. Lucas, lots of room and can't go. Cheeks brings it down for the 76ers. All the way, Maurice Cheeks, and that won't drop. Portland has it. Hollins 1-on-1 against Bibby. Now he's got help. Here's Lucas. That'll bring him to their feet.
That'll bring him up again. Portland was very lucky that time that Philadelphia didn't score. They had the offensive rebound position. Loose ball bounced out real far. Portland coming down on a 3-on-1 fast break. Maurice Lucas for the dunk.
8 minutes remaining, first period, 6-4. Philadelphia leads. And a turnover. Hollins back quickly. Brewer, look at him get up. Got air. Caldwell Jones brings it down for Cheeks. Maurice Cheeks to Caldwell Jones. Jones had 19 rebounds against Golden State on Friday night. Sixers won that game down in Oakland. Banker from Erving, 8-4.
You heard the crowd a little bit. Julius Erving was wide open underneath the basket. Maurice Cheeks couldn't get the ball to him, so he had to take a little jumper from the outside. Got the same result.
Erving's got 6 of the Philadelphia 8 points. Lucas misses, complains about a foul not called. Back come the Sixers, Maurice Cheeks. The rookie from West Texas State, 6'1", 180-pounder. Bobby Jones and traveling call.
Just missed on the, just out of our screen. Maurice Lucas happy with the call, the traveling call, but complaining to the official again. Like you say, you felt he's been hit inside at least 2 times on those shots. No foul called yet.
Gross from outside. Rebounded by Brewer. Blazers keep it alive. Hollins trying to get it underneath the Gross, tipped away. Here comes Henry Bibby. The doctor mishandles. It's back for Portland. What a pass from Bobby Gross. Hollins going. Brewer. And he's fouled.
That's a nice play by Ron Brewer, taking the ball to the basket.
Philadelphia takes time.
Watch him take that ball to the basket. It's what's impressive about it is going up against a big defensive player like Bobby Jones.
Big Maurice Lucas, number 20, headed for the NBA All-Star game. We'll see that here on CBS, February 4th. And 7 turnovers already. We still got 6:36 remaining first period. Brewer at the line for Portland.
Maurice Lucas, a very interesting guy. Tim, as we saw him walking over there, plays mean out on the floor. Has a scowl on his face. Looks like a very tough man out there. But boy, I tell you, talk to him. He's mild-mannered, quiet. He says he's really got to work himself up into a frenzy before he goes into these games to get himself mean.
Brewer makes 2. It's 8-6 Philadelphia. 76ers in red, the Blazers in white. If you just joined us, Tim Ryan and Keith Erickson as a doctor dunks it, and it's 10-6. Philadelphia by 4.
That's a nice dunking exhibition by the doctor. He can do it as well as anybody that's ever played basketball.
Maurice Lucas inside to Owens. First time they've been able to get him in there, but it's blocked by Caldwell Jones. Henry Bibby underneath. Bobby Jones foul away, and it's off the front rim. Going to be Portland ball.
We've seen Bobby Jones come down and take a couple of jump shots. That's the only weak part of Bobby Jones' game. He's one of the best all-around players in basketball. Not a good outside jump shooter.
76ers without Doug Collins today, missing his 3rd game with a foot injury. Blazers still without Dave Twardzik, his 6th consecutive game, bothered by sore ribs and a bad back. Hollins, that's good. 10-8, margin of 2. Philadelphia, 5:40 remaining first period. Of course, the Blazers without Bill Walton, very much in limbo. Without Lloyd Neal, still hurt. Gross just coming back. They've had everybody hurt on this club. Lucas missed the first 9 games of the season. Caldwell Jones to Cheeks. Bibby trying the baseline under Owens, and that's good. 12-8. Sixers by 4.
Beautiful offensive rebound by Caldwell Jones on that last play down here. Made that 2 points possible.
Hollins using Owens. He can shoot that. Lionel Hollins.
Hollins not really known as an outside jump shooter, getting a lot of confidence, shooting over 44% so far this year.
Bibby for Erving. Gross closes it off. Cheeks. Underneath is Jones. Lucas does the job, and Owens has it. Defense by Big Mo Lucas. Hollins. Long pass over there for Brewer. He can jump. Run it. Brewer. The Arkansas rookie.
What an outstanding play. Watch Ron Brewer. Watch his eyes if you can see him here. Look around the floor trying to pass the ball. Nobody was available. Put it up to the basket right through. What a play.
6'4", 180, and he can soar. Cheeks Watched by Brewer to Bibby. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bibby outside. Cheeks. And Owens rebound. Hollins. Turn around. Hollins. 12, and Portland leads for the first time. 6 points for Lionel Hollins.
Like we just said, shooting with a tremendous amount of confidence. Each year he's played here in Portland, he's improved his field goal percentage.
This is Caldwell Jones. Cheeks, it's poked away by Collins.
I'd say that's almost an understatement. Is he hot? He's been phenomenal. Portland turning things around here. Started off very ragged in the beginning of this game. Lionel Hollins has really turned this Portland team around. Stealing the ball. Philadelphia bringing Joe Bryant into the game. Bryant picked them up. Get the same kind of animation and enthusiasm that Portland has. Larry Steele coming in. Replacing Ron Brewer at the guard position.
Ralph Simpson is in for Philadelphia as well, number 44. First substitutions of the game. Hollins going for the three-point play.
Mychal Thompson is also in at the forward position, guarding Julius Erving for Portland.
9 points for Hollins. 17-12, Portland by 5. The doctor watched by Thompson, now picked up by Owens. Bryant. Lucas got a piece of that. Hollins the other way with Steele, and Owens, Larry Steele. They love him here in Portland. There have been trade rumors here the past week, maybe that Larry Steele would not be around much longer. But they love his effort here, Keith.
The fans in Portland, Larry Steele is their favorite player. I'll tell you, he hustles all over, diving for loose balls. Made a tremendous play there.
Gives up the body. Erving now. Portland by 7. He's watched by Thompson, right on him. Like a blanket, Ralph Simpson. Erving trying to keep it alive, can't do it.
Good call by Tom Hollick. 24-second clock expired again. Billy Cunningham calling timeout, trying to shut this machine down.
Big Darryl Dawkins taking a look up at that scoreboard, and the time left, 2:37 here, first period. And the Portland Trailblazers, who started off rather slowly to say the least, have turned it around here into a 7-point lead. Well, remember the Sports Spectacular on CBS next week. Next Saturday afternoon, you're going to see our Fight of the Week feature Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Seals. I'll be in Boston along with Gil Clancy to bring you Marvin Hagler, the number 2 contender in the WBA, against the number 6 man Sugar Ray Seals from Seattle. Hagler with 35 knockouts to his credit. Also, the International Professional Surfers World Team Championship, the start of the 24 Hours of Daytona, all of that on the CBS Sports Spectacular next Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Well, quite a turnaround here, Keith Erickson, as the Blazers were down 6-0, and they just really motored it around. You're looking at Dave Twardzik, the curly hair and the beard. Fan favorite here has just been bothered by ribs and a sore back, and Lloyd Neal, the other injured Blazer, next to him, and they're hoping that during this lengthy homestand, 8 of the next 9 games are here at home, and they hope that maybe Neal will get those battered knees ready to go by the end of that stand.
I think a little more realistically is to believe that Dave Twardzik will be back. I know they're looking forward to that. Portland been playing excellent basketball here at home. After the slow start, as we mentioned, they've really turned it on, and they've done it by their good pressure defense all over the floor, picking up, knocking the ball loose, blocking shots, and then getting down on the fast break, taking advantage of the loose balls.
Blazers are 17-5 at home. The Sixers 17-6. But on the road, the big difference. Philadelphia's won 11 and lost 10. The Blazers are 4-19. So they're glad to be around here for a while. 8 of their next 9, as we said, here at home. They beat Golden State here on Thursday night, 108-103. Ron Brewer, Larry Steele, Mychal Thompson, Maurice Lucas, and Tom Owens. Here's Lucas, and they missed it. He was wide open. Bibby Back for the Sixers, directing traffic, Joe Bryant. Jumper, and that won't go. Owens on the rebound, and a foul underneath. Loose ball foul.
Mychal Thompson got called for knocking Julius Erving out of there when Erving was going for the offensive rebound. Mychal Thompson's got his hands full guarding the doctor.
Dr. J watched by Mychal Thompson. Looking from Minnesota, Bibby. Lucas on the rebound. And I think Lucas gets the call.
Tom Owens picked up. Watch on the rebound. Owens trying to get Caldwell Jones out of there. Holding on to his arm. Bad place. Caldwell Jones has a bad elbow in there.
Second foul charge against Owens, and he rebounds there. Steal to Brewer. Mychal Thompson. Steal using Lucas. He steals. Second field goal, 21-12, Portland.
What would you call that shot? Was that a jump shot or a set shot?
There's a little of each, kind of halfway in between.
Not much of either.
Bryant underneath to Caldwell Jones, and that won't go. Thompson rebounding out to Lucas. Darryl Dawkins ready to come in for Philadelphia. Larry Steele over to Ron Brewer. Thompson, number 43. Lucas driving, and that's blocked by Jones. Caldwell Jones. Portland keeps it alive.
Hey, get off the block, man! Get the rim!
Foul called along the sideline.
Here's Maurice Lucas taking the ball to the basket, going up for the dunk shot with the left hand. Caldwell Jones meeting him right above the rim. Beautiful block, no foul call. That's sensational play by Caldwell Jones. I think the problem is with the 24-second clock. I think there's a matter of fact they moved it from 24 back down to 11 now.
Yes, Kersey made the call, and he's now explaining it to Paul Mychal what the problem was. There was some action over on the far sideline in front of the Sixers.
Right, what they did was they reset the clock after the shot and the block by Caldwell Jones. The ball did hit the rim coming down, so it goes down to 7.
All right. Now we got a foul as Lucas misses, and in comes Dawkins. In comes Maurice Cheeks. Joe Bryant is the man committing the foul. Lucas will go to the line. Clement Johnson into the ball game, number 44 for Portland at center, replacing Owens. Dawkins is in, as we mentioned.
Dawkins came in and replaced Julius Erving. He'll play the center position and guard Clement Johnson. Caldwell Jones will go to the defensive forward position.
23-12. Portland leads it. Dr. J gets a rest on the Philadelphia bench. Cheeks. Ralph Simpson to Bryant. Bryant trying to hit Dawkins off the mark. Portland ball. Crowd likes that. 42 seconds remaining first period. Bob Gross comes back into the ball game for Portland. Lucas goes out. So resetting it for you now, Steele and Brewer in the backcourt. Thompson, Clement Johnson, and Bob Gross up front for Portland. Gross in the corner. This is Johnson, rookie from Florida A&M, number 44. Larry Steele. Simpson comes away with it. 18 seconds remaining, first period. Maurice Cheeks, watched by Ron Brewer. Seven seconds on the shot clock, 5 seconds on the period clock. Bryant hits just before the buzzer, and so at the end of one, the Portland Trailblazers, who trailed 6-0 but a very slow start, have moved smartly in front. It is 23-14 Portland. Billy Cunningham, a little unhappy at the moment. Long way to go in the game, of course, as we begin the second period here at the Memorial Coliseum in Portland. In Philadelphia ball, this is Maurice Cheeks, number 10. Cheeks and Simpson in the backcourt. Bryant, Caldwell, Jones, Darryl, Dawkins up front. Caldwell, Jones, 23-16.
That's a shot that I didn't know was in Caldwell Jones' repertoire. Outside jump shot.
Brewer and Steele in the backcourt for Portland. Gross, Mychal Thompson, and Clement Johnson up front. Clement Johnson in the center spot for Tom Owens. Brewer, who can jump, is stopped by Cheeks. Caldwell Jones for Bryant. Joe Bryant, 23-18. Caldwell Jones was really moving that outlet pass against Golden State Friday night. Got the Sixers off to a great start. They led by 29 points in that game. Went on to win it. Clement Johnson for Mychal Thompson. And the rookie hits from the top of the key. 25-18 Portland. Ralph Simpson came along with Bobby Jones in the deal with Denver. George McGinnis getting more and more playing time for the Sixers. Of course, Doug Hollins is out of action, remember. Caldwell Jones, 25-20, and now the Sixers cut the margin to 5. Steele brings it up for the Blazers. Mychal Thompson back for Brewer. Last stop Brewer, and it's Philadelphia ball.
It was a good call by the official. Brewer was out of bounds when he came down with the ball. The fans here in Portland felt that Maurice Cheeks helped him a little bit to get out of bounds.
He made a good defensive play, and that's how the officials saw it. Cheeks now, watched by Brewer. Ralph Simpson. Joe Bryant over Steele. That's short. Gross. Rebounding to Brewer. Back for Bob Gross. Good pass for Steele. Nowhere to go. Clement Johnson tries, and Jones rebounds. Cheeks for Joe Bryant. Johnson on the defensive play. And he fouled.
Foul was called on Joe Bryant taking that ball to the basket. Here we see it again. Now that's a beautiful defensive play. Most often, you'll see an official call that play the other way, but the defensive man, Clement Johnson, went straight up in the air, and he's got that position legally. Beautiful defensive play.
Thought he had called it the other way, but on the replay, you could see that as Bryant went up, Johnson was straight, and the knee was into Johnson from Bryant. Portland, Clement Johnson in the lane, won't go. Way up is Darryl Dawkins with a rebound. Caldwell Jones. Basket is good. Looked like he might have traveled there, but no call that way.
It did look like it. Watch the big man, 7-foot Caldwell Jones coming down on the fast break, losing the ball momentarily, regaining possession, getting it through. Bobby Gross picked up the foul.
Caldwell Jones will try for the three-point play. 6 points for Jones. Very mobile big man, as you could see.
Philadelphia had some very strange scoring in that first period. Julius Erving had 8. Henry Bibby had 4 until that very last shot by Joe Bryant went through, and that was all the scoring they had.
25-22. Portland on top. We're just underway in the second period. Tim Ryan and Keith Erickson here at the Memorial Coliseum, and the margin is 2. 25-23. Hollins brings it up. Lionel Hollins. T.R. Dunn now in the backcourt, number 23 for Portland. To Clement Johnson. Hollins, watched by Cheeks, and hits. Cheeks did not have good position on it, so Hollins just kept going forward with the shot.
Smart play by Lionel Hollins. He knew that Cheeks was going to have to foul him if he was going to make any attempt to block that shot.
27-23, Portland by 4. Caldwell Jones, Darryl Dawkins, Maurice Cheeks, Joe Bryant, Ralph Simpson. 76er lineup. Caldwell Jones. Pushed by Clement Johnson. There's Johnson, number 44, stepping into Jones as he drives. And it stands 27-23, 8:47 remaining in the half. Maurice Lucas on the Portland bench, and he will be Keith Erickson's guest at halftime, along with Julius Erving. Sixers ball. Cheeks for Joe Bryant. Cheeks, Bryant, Dawkins, Simpson, and Caldwell Jones, still the Philadelphia lineup. Dawkins working on Mychal. Thompson, called for traveling. 27-23, 4-point margin. The home team, Portland Trail Blazers, in front. We're in the second period, 8:30 remaining. Lionel Hollins, T.R. Dunn, Gross, Tom Owens back in, and Mychal Thompson, the lineup for Portland. Hollins' pass goes out of bounds. Trying to hit Dunn. Philadelphia ball. Simpson watched by Dunn. Now Cheeks. Cheeks driving, and Gross got a piece of it. Cheeks tries again. It's blocked once more, and Dunn brings it up. Dunn to Mychal Thompson. Owens watched by Dawkins, and hooks it good. 29-23, Portland.
That's a sensational shot by Tom Owens, taking it in there right on Darryl Dawkins. A great leaper. Shot it right on him. A lot of confidence in that nice little hook shot.
Tom Owens averaging 20 points a game, doing a fine job offensively. Playing in the middle for the missing Bill Walton. Billy Cunningham not happy with developments here. His team down by 6. Mychal Thompson intercepts. Caldwell trying to get it underneath Caldwell Jones, and Thompson picked it off. The rookie from Minnesota, now his pass for Owens, too far. Philadelphia ball, so Thompson took, and Thompson gave it away.
Tom Owens complaining to the officials, still complaining that Darryl Dawkins held him as he went through the lane and was not able to reach up to grab that pass from Mychal Thompson.
Maurice Cheeks, watched by Lionel Hollins.
Comes Julius Erving back into the game. Joe Bryant going out. Philadelphia have been very unsure of themselves out here. Portland, on the other hand, been playing very well since the very beginning of the game, playing with a lot of confidence, which comes when you play at home and you have the third best home record in the league.
Offensive foul against Philadelphia. Blazers ball. And it was Caldwell Jones picking up his third. Mychal Thompson. Dawkins way up there to grab the rebound. Cheeks quickly down the left side to Caldwell Jones, driving. Turned back by Mychal Thompson. Owens starts Hollins away. Hollins for Owens. Bubbled it, but made the basket. Over Darryl Dawkins. 31-23, Portland.
Same play we were talking about a second ago when Tom Owens was confronted with Darryl Dawkins there. Didn't hesitate, went up on him again.
Owens with 4 points.
Foul was called on Mychal Thompson that time. Both of them were going for the ball, Thompson and Dawkins. Thompson used his elbow, pushed Dawkins out of the way so he could get possession of the ball. We're in Portland, and you heard the reaction of the home fans.
Sixers ball, we'll see it again.
Watch Mychal Thompson's right arm inside of Darryl Dawkins, pushing his hip and his stomach.
That's a lot to push around, too, in Darryl Dawkins. Cheeks from outside. Maurice Cheeks, 31-25, Hollins. Back quickly for Portland. Such a fluid player, Lionel Hollins. He's the boss out there, handling the ball. Mychal Thompson. Fouled.
Mychal Thompson complaining to the official. Watch as he puts the ball down. Watch Darryl Dawkins come over. The foul was called on the outside on Julius Erving before Thompson could put the ball up. He was complaining to the official, said he was in the act of shooting. I'm sure the official got a good chuckle out of that. Jack Ramsey didn't.
Jack Ramsey's going to take time out with 6:02 remaining in the half. Portland leads at 31-25. Well, that's another score around the NBA today. Golden State played 3 games in 3 nights, traveled to Boston yesterday, and were beaten today by a point at the Boston Garden, 103-102. Washington rolling along atop the Atlantic Division. Bobby Dandridge with 24 points, beating the struggling New York Knicks 122-105. Denver over Chicago 98-87 this afternoon. And Mark Landsberger had 29 rebounds, and that's a record for the season. This season in the NBA. All right, we're back underway here with 5:59 remaining in the first half. Portland in white, Philadelphia in red. Maurice Lucas with the ball. Lucas to Owens. Mychal Thompson over Erving, won't go, and Bobby Jones rebounds. Jones to Erving. Dawkins, Cheeks, and Bibby, the other Sixers in the game. Erving nowhere to go. Good pass to Bibby, and he hits. Ramsey complaining that Erving was out of bounds, and Lionel Hollins underlines it.
What he's complaining when Julius Erving took off for that tremendous shot. He was in the air for so long. They thought he came down and hit the floor before he passed the ball to Henry Bibby, which would have been a traveling violation.
Call, yes. Lucas to Hollins. Underneath Owens. Erving knocks it out of his hands. It'll be Portland ball.
Tom Owens doing a tremendous job on the inside. Took a couple of hops. If we could see that again, possibly, and watch his feet. He really did jump about 3 steps in there.
Owens will inbound it as we're back live. And the Blazers turn it over. Hollins complaining again, but it will be Sixers ball. Maurice Cheeks into Bibby. Sixers with 12 turnovers. Portland with 8. 4-point margin. Portland leading 31-27. Bobby Jones top of the key. Takes a pass and can't make it. Mychal Thompson rebounding. Hollins back. Hollins all the way to Owens. Lucas watched by Bobby Jones. Nice move. Lucas, go for him. Dawkins on the rebound and threw it right to T.R. Dunn. Foul. Erving as Lucas trying to convert for Portland.
That was quite a play inside. Here's Darryl Dawkins getting the rebound, losing his balance, throwing the ball out, just getting rid of it. Picked up by T.R. Dunn. Now we can't see Maurice Lucas on the side. He saw Julius Erving was coming, clapped his hands, and he wanted the ball before Julius could get there, so he'd have an automatic slam dunk. Julius is pretty quick, got there in time to get a hand on it, also on Maurice Lucas, who will go to the line for 2.
Second foul on Erving. 32-27. Lucas, leading scorer on the Portland club. Picks up 2 more. 33-27 Portland. Cheeks setting up the 76ers offense. Dawkins watched by Owens. 22 years of age, Darryl Dawkins. Bibby keeps possession. Cheeks in the corner. Erving. Bobby Jones. In and out. Off the back rim. Thompson on the rebound. Hollins to T.R. Dunn. He's got room and hits. 35-27.
T.R. Dunn doesn't shoot that ball very often.
First field goal for Dunn. Steve Mix up and ready to come in. Bibby for Philadelphia. 35-29. Bibby can hit that line drive. The ball has hardly any arc in it at all when he lets it go from way out there. Lucas, watched by Bobby Jones. Hollins top of the key. Cheeks on him. Hollins. Oh, man, he's got the hot hand and stays with it. Lionel Hollins, 13 points. Cheeks for Julius Erving. Erving. Foul call against Mychal Thompson.
I can hear the fans booing on this. Let's see if we can pick up Mychal Thompson up right on the other side of your screen in the lane as the ball goes up.
Evidently, he must have Bobby Jones. It looks like
must have pushed him in the back a little bit. From a different angle, let's see if we can pick it up. The lob pass on the inside. You can see just a little bit with his right arm. Mychal Thompson got a shot on Bobby Jones. Good call by the official.
Dr. J, and that's good. 37-31 for Erving, 10 points. Hollins, watched by Cheeks. Brewer back in the game. Hollins driving, there'll be no basket.
Let's watch this play as Lionel Hollins drives through the middle. And now look at the Philadelphia defense, how they're spread out all over the floor instead of falling back in and giving help to one another.
Bibby reaching in, picked up the foul. Make it Cheeks, pardon me, Maurice Cheeks. Lucas. Mix all over him, goes out to Gross. Lucas, Gross, Hollins, Brewer, Owens for Portland, and Maurice Lucas hits. 10 points for Lucas. The doctor back the other way. From the corner, the pass intended for Mix. Gross intercepts. Lucas will go. Follow no good from Owens. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Sixer ball. And Bobby Gross venting his venom on Jess Kersey for making that call.
That was a bad call, too. Jack Ramsey's got a lot of reason to complain about that. Darryl Dawkins went up above the rim to tip that ball out. Watch Dawkins come in the second time just to knock it out of the play because Portland had such good position inside. It was almost an automatic, and the call went the other way.
39-31 Portland. Tim Ryan and Keith Erickson here. We have 2:28 remaining in the first half at the Memorial Coliseum in Portland. Philadelphia in red on the left of your screen. Portland in white. Mix. Lots of room from the top of the key, and that's good. Steve Mix, first points of the game for him, 39-33.
Steve Mix can shoot that basketball. Billy Cunningham hasn't been using him a lot lately, but in a situation where they're not playing too well, you've got to try everything. Steve is a good, hard, tough player.
Hollins misses. Rebound, Maurice Lucas. Lucas to Brewer. Tom Owens. Owens turn around and that's good. Owens, 6 points. All of it here in the second period. 41-33. Maurice Cheeks to Mix. Dawkins, watched by Owens. Turnaround, Dawkins. Portland ball. Maurice Lucas to Owens. Quickly Brewer. The rookie from Arkansas backing in on Bibby. Boy, can he go. On Brewer. He jumped. We ought to have a halftime contest between David Thompson and Ron Brewer.
Really, they can really get up in the air. Cunningham complaining about that play. Ron Brewer looked like he jumped up in the air one time, came down, jumped up again to shoot the ball.
6 points for Brewer. Bibby step out.
Foul is called on Ron Brewer. As Jack Ramsey looks on from his position, that's most coaches sit on the bench. As you can see in the background there, Jack Ramsey, one leg on that towel. That's where he spends the whole game, watching the game from the floor.
He's right up on the sideline. Bibby, 43-34. 76ers in the penalty situation. Bibby gets another. Won't go. Portland ball, Lucas. Ron Brewer. Gross for Hollins. 45-34, final minute of the half.
Philadelphia came out in a trapping, pressing defense, 3/4 of the court. When you do, you give up a man, and that allowed Lionel Hollins to take the ball to the basket without somebody picking him up.
Dawkins watched by Owens, and he hits. 45-36.
That's a beautiful jump shot by the big man. 6'11", 260 pounds, shooting a jump shot like a little guard.
Beautiful touch he has for such a big man. There's a man with a touch today, Lionel Hollins. 17 points for Hollins.
Philadelphia will set up for the last shot here. 16 seconds left in the 24-second clock. 4 seconds ahead of the game clock.
Maurice Cheeks watched by Hollins. 9 seconds to play. Hollins knocks it away from the doctor, but it's Steve Mix on the recovery. Lucas all over him.
Good defensive again by the whole Portland team. Steve Mix picking up the loose ball, not realizing just a few seconds left in the 24-second clock.
Brewer. Portland and the rookie from Arkansas. Look at that shot.
That's where the tremendous jumping ability. You see the ball go through with still a second left on the clock. Ron Brewer from way on the outside with that leaping ability went up with Henry Bibby on him with no question at all. He could get that shot away, and he did beautifully, swishing it through.
The sellout crowd at the Memorial Coliseum enjoying this first half. Portland 49, the Philadelphia 76ers 36. We'll return in just a moment.
The preceding announcement was brought to you as a public service by the National Basketball Association. The NBA on CBS is sponsored by Hertz, the superstar in rent-a-car. The Miller Brewing Company, brewers of Miller High Life. If you've got the time, we've got the beer. And by Chevrolet and Chevrolet dealers coast to coast.
Tim Ryan and Keith Erickson here at the Portland Memorial Coliseum, and as you can see in that first half, Portland shooting 52% to Philadelphia's 47% from the field, and Portland doing a better job on the boards as well. Philadelphia with 14 turnovers, and that cost them 7 points in the first half. Now the interesting statistic, I think most of all, is Lionel Hollins 8 for 8 from the field, Keith, for 17 points, and that is slightly over his game average. He came in at 16.5 per game. So Hollins has been the offensive story of the game thus far.
Not too bad a first half.
Not bad
Really
at all.
putting the ball in the hole, playing with a lot of confidence, really shooting that ball well. As I said earlier, shooting the ball every season here in Portland.
Lucas with 10 points. Sorry, Keith. Lucas with 10 points, and there you see the rest of the Portland scoring. Leading for the 76ers, Julius Erving with 10, followed by Henry, Bibby, and Caldwell Jones, 9 and 7 respectively. Bobby Jones hadn't scored a basket yet. Remember, the 76ers without Doug Collins, still out with a foot injury, missing his third straight game. The Portland Trailblazers are missing Dave Twardzik and, of course, Lloyd Neal and Bill Walton. All right, it is Sixers bringing the ball up. Bibby to Caldwell Jones. Jones for Dr. J. Dr. J opens it for Philadelphia, 49-38.
Julius had a very good first half, shooting the ball 5 for 7. Now 6 out of 9, shooting that ball extremely well.
Hollins and Brewer in the backcourt for Portland. Gross, Maurice, Lucas, Tom Owens up front. Brewer underneath. And the leaping guard from Arkansas makes it 51-38.
What a move by Ron Brewer. Had Julius Erving, of all people, who jumped so well. Brewer didn't feel badly at all, just took it up on the doctor.
10 points for Brewer. Here's the doctor the other way. That's off the front iron, and it is followed by Jones, who gets his first points of the game. Bobby Jones, number 24. 51-40. Bob Gross, number 30, works his way to the key. This is Lucas. Won't go. Caldwell Jones rebounding. Cheeks and Bibby in the backcourt for the Sixers. The rookie in charge over to Erving. Erving, Bobby Jones, Caldwell Jones up front. Bobby Jones, and he's bumped by Lucas.
Beautiful pass by Julius Erving inside. Bobby Jones cutting across the lane, getting good position on Maurice Lucas, shooting the ball very quickly. Lucas getting a part of his arm, not letting the ball go in. Now, this is the problem that Philadelphia has had in the first half. They haven't been getting anything on the inside, relying totally on their outside jump shot, not shooting the ball well. Bobby Jones just made a basket on the inside, his first of the game. He was 0 for 5 in the first half. Again, getting inside position. I'm sure Billy Cunningham was cognizant of that fact. They weren't getting anything on the inside. They've really got to move that ball and try and cut more in the lane, open it up inside.
Lucas handed it right to Maurice Cheeks, and he takes advantage of that. Lucas talking to the rookie Brewer, saying, hey, I thought you were going to be where you weren't. Hollins brings it up, 51-44. Here's Gross. Oh, beautiful basket by Bobby Gross. And look at Gross throwing his hands up there as Jones tried to inbound it. He made contact. Ball went right back at him. It's beautiful hoop.
Taking the ball out of bounds. It looked like an old volleyball move I've seen guys do. Jack Ramsey still standing up complaining about the move by Bobby Gross, taking the ball to the basket. He thought Julius Erving fouled him. Gross made a sensational left-handed reverse layup.
That was his first basket, so he and Bobby Jones collecting their first field goals. Maurice Lucas has only one foul, which speaks to that fact of the 76ers not getting underneath the whole line. Brewer knocks it away from Bibby. From behind, Bibby gets it back. Bibby driving, and that's blocked. It was Lucas doing the work. Hollins comes out. Hollins for Portland. Hollins bounce pass perfect to Brewer, and it is Bobby Jones breaking it up. 53-44 remains.
A couple of great defensive plays at both ends of the floor. Bobby Jones coming up to block that shot, block at the other end by Ron Brewer.
Bobby Jones to Caldwell. Jones, big number 11, to Bibby. Bibby, 2 men on him. Cheeks, jumper. Lucas on the rebound.
Again, you see where Philadelphia's shots are all coming from the outside again. They've got to get that ball inside if they're going to get back in this game.
Bob Gross over Erving. Maurice Cheeks, perfect pass for the Doctor. 53 to 46. There's not much doubt when he's got a little bit of a lead.
No way. Bobby Gross was following him. Bob Gross, if you remember, took the jump shot at this end of the floor. That's very poor defense by the guards out here, not getting back and preventing that long pass to Julius Erving.
Hollins quarterbacking. Lucas, Gross, Erving nearly stole. Hollins. No! Ron Brewer. Brewer, you've seen, can jump. And he has 50 blocked shots. That is second on the club. He has not been a starter every game. He can get up there. Bobby Jones underneath to Erving. 16 points for Erving.
That's the play again, Tim, we were talking about, that they've got to get that ball inside. Maurice Lucas giving up that inside position again.
Gross gives it back to Brewer. He starts the play. Gross top of the key. This is Brewer. Henry Bibby watching him. Here's Owens. Bobby Jones on him, and a fine shot by Owens.
Looked like it was a two-hand jump shot. He jumped into the air and threw a knuckleball up there with 2 hands.
Bibby back quickly for the Sixers. Dr. J underneath to Caldwell. Jones. Hook is good. 57 to 50.
Beautiful play on the inside. I think Billy Cunningham heard talking about getting it on the inside.
Hollins pass picked off by Cheeks, and look at the rookie drive out of there and lost the ball back to Lucas. Nearly joined us here at our broadcast position. Hollins up, and that's good. Lionel Hollins has got 19 points. He is 9 for 9 from the field. Henry Bibby. Bibby driving the lane, and that's good. Perfectly timed drive by Bibby. Saw the hole, beat his man, and scored.
Saw the hole on the outside, but continued with the ball, and the hole opened up all the way to the basket. Bad defense that time again by Portland, giving up the middle.
Gross jumper won't go. Jones on the rebound. Bobby Jones. Cheeks to Bibby. Bibby over Gross. Henry Bibby gets it on. Bibby's got 13 now. 59 to 54. 5-point lead for Portland. Timeout called by the Trailblazers. We've got 6:59 remaining here in the third period as the Sixers have cut into the Portland lead, and that's the score where we stand right now. There's our score as the 76ers have cut the 13-point halftime lead of Portland. Hollins, Portland and White. To Gross, Ron Brewer. This is Mychal Thompson, number 43, the Minnesota rookie, and he hits it. 61 to 54. Mychal Thompson.
Thompson not showing any lack of confidence, taking that ball, just putting it right up as soon as he got it.
Dr. J, it was tipped by Thompson. Bibby trying. Henry Bibby. No basket. Bobby Jones was up there.
That was a great tip by Bobby Jones. Let's see if we can pick that up, see if the ball was above the rim. Bobby Jones, you see, coming between the 2 defensive players, going up. It's difficult to tell from that angle. You know, he did hit his hand on the net as he was going up.
Mychal Thompson driving, stuffs it. 63 to 54.
Here's Mychal Thompson getting the baseline. Defensive players should never give up the baseline, especially with a big man like Mychal Thompson taking it to the basket. Very difficult to stop.
Third foul on Bobby Jones. For Mychal Thompson, 6 points. He's at the line trying for a third point on this play. Mychal Thompson, 6'10" rookie from Minnesota, from Nassau in the Bahamas. Cheeks, Henry Bibby. Bobby Jones, 63 to 56.
Good mismatch on the inside. Philadelphia staying on the offensive boards. Bobby Jones had 2 tries, finally got it in.
Cheeks on Collins. You heard Billy Cunningham at the top of the game wondering about that matchup. The rookie on the veteran Hollins, and Hollins is having himself some kind of a day. Brewer misses. Portland ball. Bibby unhappy naturally.
You know the fans will applaud that play, that call by Jess Kersey down low.
Hollins waves the rookie Brewer to the top. Thompson for Brewer underneath, trying to use that jumping, but Caldwell Jones is there. Portland gets it right back. Brewer. Owens hits on the rebound try.
No, that wasn't good. The foul was called on Caldwell Jones as Ron Brewer took the ball to the basket. There you see the pass down to Ron Brewer. Now watch Caldwell Jones come over, going up in the air, and his momentum carried him into Ron Brewer, and then the continuation play on the other side.
All right, 5:31 remaining, third period, 63-56 Portland. Saturday, February 10th, Sunday, February 11th, a grand slam of tennis here on CBS Sports. Expected to compete, Jimmy Connors, Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe, he's the story in tennis these days, and Guillermo Vilas. Don't miss it. February 10th and 11th here on CBS. Brewer shooting 2, Portland leading 63-56. The rookie hits 1. Some other action today in the NBA. Indiana over San Antonio, 123-110. Indiana last in the Midwest, upsetting the Central Division leading Spurs. George Gervin had 31 points in the losing cause to lead all the scores. 65-56. Cheeks down court for Philadelphia. Cheeks, Bibby, Caldwell Jones, Bobby Jones, and Julius Erving.
As you saw that time on the outside, Caldwell Jones had the ball. Lionel Hollins tripped over him going by. Maurice Cheeks cutting on the inside. Watch Lionel Hollins go down here, losing his footing. Now Maurice Cheeks is wide open down there. Caldwell Jones didn't see him, couldn't get the ball to him.
Bobby Jones to Caldwell Jones. Erving, and that's good. Erving's got 18 points, 65-58. Portland by 7. Detroit beat San Diego today, 128-118. Clippers struggling to get to 500. Didn't get any help from the Pistons today. Pistons shot 69% from the floor. Ron Brewer, 57-58.
Brewer playing with a tremendous amount of confidence out there, really putting that ball up there like he knows it's going in.
And the rookie's got 16 points, closing in on Hollins, who has 19. Bibby. Cheeks. Maurice Cheeks. 6 points for Cheeks. Hollins brings it down. Hollins jumper. Hollins is 10 for 10 from the floor.
Hollins obviously has the feel out there. When you get that feeling going, you just want that ball and you just put it up.
Dr. J.
Just like the doctor did. He's got that feeling also.
20 points for Erving. He's 10 of 14 from the floor. Bobby Gross, Hollins. Traveling charge against Hollins. He says, hey, I'm just making a bounce pass there, ref. Yes, Kersey made the call. 7-point margin for Portland.
Fans here in Portland not greeting that call with much pleasure because the same thing just happened at the other end. Maurice Cheeks did it and it was not called.
Ralph Simpson in the Philadelphia backcourt with Bibby now. Caldwell Jones. Tom Owens.
Watch the position by Owens here. Let's see if he moves over. He moved his feet over. Looked like he was in good position. The foul called was that he stuck his knee over to prevent Caldwell Jones from driving. Appeared to me as though he had good body position.
4th foul against Owens, and you can see that that hurt both the players a little bit. Owens is limping off, and Caldwell Jones limped for a bit. He's gone to the Philadelphia bench. Dawkins is in. Dawkins, number 53 in the game, as you see Owens being worked on. Jones, Erving up front with Dawkins. Bibby. Simpson in the backcourt. Clement Johnson in the ball game for Portland, number 44, replacing Owens. Here's Erving, watched by Thompson, and Thompson fouls Erving. will not count, but
that was about a carbon copy of the play before. Watch the defensive position of Mychal Thompson. Look at his arms. His arms are outstretched. Good defensive position by Mychal Thompson. In other words, what they've been trying to cut out is the body checking. He didn't do that at all with his hands, hand checking. Look at that pass off the backboard, a rifle shot.
back comes Portland. They lead by 7. Ron Brewer in the corner. Hollins.
Darryl Dawkins that time, making sure Ron Brewer knew that he was in there. When Brewer tried to cut across the lane, Dawkins said, no way.
Dawkins off the ball. Thompson having some words there with Coach Jack Ramsey. Clement Johnson to Mychal Thompson using the screen and making the shot.
You might have noticed when he was over talking to Jack Ramsey, he had been hit the play before and been holding his arm. When he got that ball, he forgot all about it.
No pain at all. Bibby off the front. Johnson rebounding. Lionel Hollins. Hollins finally misses one. Bobby Jones rebounds. Erving with Bibby. Pass behind Bibby, trying to save. It goes off Hollins. And Hollins saying Bibby was already out of bounds.
What a tremendous defensive play. And watch Julius Erving bring this ball up. As he's bringing it up, he, out of the corner of his eye, sees Henry Bibby on the side, throws over. Now watch Bibby throw it back and hit Hollins, and the ball bounces back and hits Henry Bibby as he's out of bounds. The ball goes to Portland.
Mychal Thompson from the corner, 73 to 62. 2:38 remaining, third period. Mychal Thompson with 10 points. Lionel Hollins finally missed one from the field. He's 10 for 11. Darryl Dawkins top of the key. Shoots that jumper like Lionel Hollins.
What's Darryl Dawkins doing way out at the top of the key shooting that jump shot?
Isn't he something? 73 to 64. Big Darryl Dawkins, 6'11", 245 pounds. Portland timeout with 2:16 remaining. The Trailblazers lead at 73 to 64. Sure. You're looking at the knee of Tom Owens. Lloyd Neal alongside. They've got an ice pack on it, and of course he's the key man in the middle. Owens has got 4 fouls on him, so he can use a little rest there, but Portland hopes that knee's all right. That's from the collision with Caldwell Jones. Lucas trying to get it underneath, picked off by Bobby Jones. Henry Bibby. Joe Bryant. Ralph Simpson. Joe Bryant watched by Mychal Thompson underneath the Dawkins foul called. Clement Johnson picking up his 3rd foul. Second, make it. Number 2 on Clement Johnson. Dawkins at the line. Billy Cunningham
Standing up calling red. Let's see if they go into a pressure defense back here.
Clement Johnson went up to grab that rebound off the missed free throw try from Dawkins. Brewer, Lucas, Clement Johnson, Larry Steele, and Mychal Thompson now for Portland. Thompson's hit his last 4 from the floor. Clement Johnson in the lane, 75 to 64.
All afternoon, Portland has had good success from the inside against Philadelphia, giving up that inside shot.
Simpson, Bibby in the backcourt for Philadelphia. Bryant, Bobby Jones. Dawkins up front. Dawkins is stopped by Clement Johnson.
Couldn't hear the whistle on the inside. I'm sure he called the foul on Clement Johnson. Johnson made a beautiful block on Dawkins that first time. He took the ball to the basket. Johnson blocked it.
Yeah, the foul came on the second play, didn't it?
Right. There's the block the first time. Now watch Dawkins get the rebound, start to go up again. As he's got it down low. Actually, Mychal Thompson hit him on the head. Bobby Gross coming into the game, placing Mychal Thompson. That's Thompson's 5th personal foul, and it was called on Mychal Thompson as he hammered Big Darryl on the head. Ordinarily, that would be a good foul. Giving a foul like that to a big center underneath. Dawkins would have had the automatic 2 points on the dunk, sending him to the free throw line, except Dawkins, he just loves to shoot that ball.
75 to 66, time winding down third period. Here's Larry Steele, all the way over to Gross. Portland sets up. Brewer. Clement Johnson. Lucas shut off by Dawkins. Johnson. Won't go. Bryant on the rebound. Bibby to Bobby Jones. Dawkins came in there to break it up as Lucas had a clear shot at it for a split second.
Here comes a loose ball off on the rebound. Bobby Gross picking up the ball. Joe Bryant spread out in front of Gross. He had good defensive position. The only thing wrong with the play is that he's got to give the man at least one step when he turns around. Joe Bryant did not do that. He picked up the foul in the backcourt.
Third foul on Bryant. Maurice Cheeks comes back into the game. Gross at the line for Portland. Portland leading 75-66. Bob Gross bothered with injuries much of the season. We're glad to have him back in action. 73% from the line. Didn't help his percentage there. Makes the second one. Portland by 10. 44 seconds left in this third period. Dawkins. Joe Bryant.
Joe Bryant from the outside. They're trying to decide which one is going to shoot the ball from the farthest out, Dawkins or Bryant. Two of the bigger men on the floor.
76-68. Bob Gross to Maurice Lucas. 15 seconds of play, third period. Ron Brewer. And Brewer continues hot. He's got 18 points. Cheeks by Brewer. Maurice Cheeks gets it right back for Philadelphia. 8 points for Cheeks, and the buzzer. 10 feet his side of the half-court line.
Watch this. It was even a bad pass as the ball came in.
Look where he is. What an incredible shot by Larry Steele.
Watch this ball go through. Clean as a whistle. Well, he says if he had to hit the rim or the backboard, he wouldn't have taken it anyway.
A standing ovation for Larry Steele. And that was some kind of shot. We had a pretty spectacular 40-footer from Brewer back in the first half. And he has just been topped. Here it is again. Look at Steele had to chase the pass. Now he lets fly with a second on the clock.
Now you can hear the fans coming to life here in Portland. It's about time they get behind their team. They've got a 10-point lead. And Larry Steele's long shot has brought them to their feet.
Yeah, Larry. The man of the moment is Larry Steele of the Portland Trail Blazers. By our estimate, about a 65-foot shot from Steele at the buzzer, ending the third period. Portland leads by 10, 80-70. Be sure and stay tuned for our MVP award at the conclusion of the game. Philadelphia brings it up, trailing by 10. Erving. Underneath for Cheeks. Touched by Portland. Philadelphia ball. Cheeks will inbounds it. Larry Steele, stories of past week or two that maybe he'd be on the trade block. They're going to have a hard time unloading him out of here now. Of course, Portland management hasn't admitted that they have thought about trading him, but they're crowded at small forward.
Finally, the call is made. Loose ball foul underneath. Foul was called on Julius Erving. He came flying out of that pile. I don't think he could have fouled anybody.
He looks unhappy, but it's number 3 on him. Gross for Portland. To Maurice Lucas. Bounce pass too hard for Clement Johnson to handle. Hollins is the scoring leader. 10 for 11 from the field. The rookie Ron Brewer and the rookie Mychal Thompson very much factors so far. Erving and Bibby leading for Philadelphia. Interception by Johnson. Sixers turn it over again.
Smart play by Maurice Lucas there on the turnover, holding the ball up so Portland can come down and set up a play.
Larry Steele playing at guard with Brewer. Lucas hit. 82-70.
Again, the sign of a good, smart basketball player. Maurice Lucas, after holding it up, coming down and getting a good shot on the play. Lucas and Joe Bryant having a little elbow contest inside.
Erving guarded by Johnson, and it looks like Johnson, yes, will get the foul. Erving goes to the line.
Let's watch Johnson now, see what he does. There's a matchup inside Maurice Lucas and Darryl Dawkins. Everybody remembers that confrontation they had a couple of years ago in the playoffs. I don't think you want to mess around with either one of those guys.
Oh, boy, you're not kidding. Erving hits one. He's got another coming.
Darryl Dawkins does have a fear. You know that? You know what it is? Needles. He doesn't like shots. Great big guy like that.
He's human.
Really.
82-71. Long way to go in this one yet. 10:43 remaining in regulation time. Larry Steele may be crowded at small forward on this team, but he's getting some guard time today and doing something with it. Johnson hits for Portland. 84-71. Simpson back the other way. It's blocked by Johnson. Lucas for Portland. Bob Gross.
Block is called on play as Gross took the ball to the basket. Joe Bryant picked up the foul. What a play both ways that time. Clement Johnson the time before made the jump shot down here on Darryl Dawkins. Here you see Maurice Lucas. Dawkins coming over to block it. Here's Bobby Gross coming in. Joe Bryant on the inside trying to draw the offensive foul. He drew a foul all right. He picked it up himself.
.10:21 remaining regulation time. 84-71 Portland. Joe Bryant looking up at the official and saying, "You've got to be kidding." He wasn't. Gross is at the line.
And Joe Bryant is on the bench, much to his dismay.
He's got 4 fouls. That's why he's over there. Caldwell Jones also has 4. 85-71. Caldwell Jones in the game. Cheeks, Dawkins, Erving, Ralph Simpson for Philadelphia. This is Simpson, number 44. Cheeks, watched by Lionel Hollins. Hollins, Steele, Gross, Clement Johnson, Maurice Lucas for Portland. Pass underneath to Caldwell Jones. Action away from the ball.
Foul was on Clement Johnson. His 4th personal foul. Philadelphia ran a good play down low that time. Dawkins and Caldwell Jones picking for each other. Clement Johnson got mixed up in the play.
Dawkins. Darryl Dawkins. He's hit 3 of those today. And Dawkins has now got 8 points.
You know, Tim, that's a beautiful shot and it really looks good from the outside. But I just don't know what Darryl Dawkins is doing out there. He should be going to the boards, getting everything on the inside.
86-73. Hollins watched by Cheeks. Lots of room for Larry Steele. Won't go off the front rim. Caldwell Jones to Cheeks. Cheeks to Erving. Steele, I believe, is going to be the man called. Yes, he was. He had a pretty good grip on the doctor.
That last shot that Larry Steele took was only about 25 meters. Too short for him. You can't expect him to make those.
Erving inbounds to Cheeks. Caldwell Jones.
That's his
Dawkins
range.
Over Clement Johnson. This one doesn't go. Rebound, Lionel Hollins. Bob Gross room. Can't do it. Loose ball on the rebound. Taken by the Sixers. Cheeks. Good pass for Simpson. And Gross came over there well, but the follow shot for Erving, his 23rd point of the game.
That's a great play by Julius. He never gives up out there, always going after the ball, getting the offensive rebound, putting it back in.
86-75. Portland still in command. Bounce pass Johnson to Steele. No basket. Foul as he started down the lane by Ralph Simpson.
Tom Owens coming into the game for Clement Johnson did a fantastic job backing up Tom Owens. A couple of block shots, hit a couple of baskets.
Owens comes in with 4 fouls on him. 8:44 remaining regulation time. Hollins for Bob Gross and Erving with the block. Henry Bibby. Cheeks in deep to Caldwell Jones. Erving around the screen back to Jones. Cheeks. Erving got a piece of it, but he knocked it right to Larry Steele. Portland ball. Hollins. Oh, what a day he's having. 23 points. He and Erving each with 23.
I think Lionel's only missed one shot today. That didn't slow him down at all, did it?
There are the numbers for Lionel Hollins. Cheeks underneath. He's fouled. Lucas.
The fans getting a good laugh out of this play. We can see the end of it. Maurice Lucas pinned the official to the backboard. There's Lucas going back, and he didn't know the official was behind him. Portland fans really appreciated that move.
That was Mychal. Maurice Cheeks makes it 88-76. 7:53 left to play. Remember the All-Star game next Sunday afternoon from Detroit Silverdome here on CBS. T.R. Dunn into the game for Bob Gross. Lionel Hollins. Bibby cuts him off. Hollins hits again. Lionel Hollins, 25 points. 12 of 13 from the field. Bibby to Erving. Erving to Caldwell. Jones back to Erving. What a play. Beautiful play by Erving and Jones.
Oh, you said it. That's the reason Dr. Julius Erving is in the All-Star game. Tremendous amount of talent.
90-78. Hollins. 2 men on him. He can't miss. 92-78. Give me the ball. Cheeks to Bibby. Bibby banks it. Fine shot by Bibby. 92-80.
Henry Bibby thought he was Lionel Hollins on that shot. Anything goes. Lionel Hollins, the last 2 shots he's made, very difficult shots. The coaches, Billy Cunningham and Jack McMahon, just shaking their heads, throwing up their hands. Nothing you can do about it.
Maurice Cheeks won't mind not seeing Hollins for a while, I would think. He's had to put up with a lot of this today. Tom Owens fouled before the shot. Cheeks, that may be as much out of frustration as anything else. He was just working hard, getting off Hollins, going over there to help out, picks up the foul.
Both teams have 4 personal fouls. They'll be in the penalty on the next one.
Hollins will inbounds it. Owens. Hollins and Dunn in the backcourt. Thompson. Steele has moved up front with Tom Owens. Larry Steele. 94-80. Larry Steele making a case for himself. Jim McMillan has not been in the game. Bibby misses, but he's fouled.
It was a strange shot by Henry Bibby. Watch as he goes up to shoot the ball. Larry Steele's got good defensive position. Perfect. Looked like Steele jumped straight up into the air. Bibby forced his body a little bit into Larry Steele.
Well, they called it against Steele. Bibby at the line, 94-81. He's got another coming. 94-82. Sixers keeping pace, but they can't seem to close the gap. Owens, watched by Erving.
Official called his timeout on that play.
Is he calling a foul is the question. He's going to go and talk to Kersey. That's Mychal. Paul Mychal got something in his eye, evidently.
You can hear the fans' reaction to that.
They don't want to know about his eye bothering him for sure.
He's got something in both eyes.
The trainers out there, the team doctor out there checking him out.
It could be a contact lens that's gotten misplaced.
Not sure whether Paul wears them or not, but he's going to take a lot of kidding about this play. All right, play resumes. Portland ball. Hollins and T.R. Dunn are the guards. This is Owens, watched by Dawkins. Good pass underneath the steal, but nowhere to go. Hollins behind Owens, and it won't go.
Possession on the call in the backcourt. Mychal Thompson picked up his 6th personal foul. As the shot by Hollins was forced a little bit. When you've got the feeling, you keep putting it up. Here's Caldwell Jones going up. As he came down with the ball, Mychal Thompson slapping him on the arm. Not a very smart foul at all, especially for your 6th personal foul. Put Philadelphia in the penalty situation. Caldwell Jones will have 3 to make 2.
Jones at the line. Big man's got 9 points. Then he makes it 10. 94-83. Portland leading. Billy Cunningham not too happy with developments here in Portland this soon. His team second to Washington in the Atlantic Division. (94-84). 10-point lead for Portland. 5:53 remaining regulation time. Steal into Owens. Watched by Dawkins. Owens jumper and makes it. Nice shot by Tommy Owens.
Made it look easy out there. All the big men shooting that ball extremely well from the outside today.
Got a 5-guard offense going for both teams, I think.
It's a 5-center offense.
Caldwell Jones. Dawkins started the drive, turned back by Owens.
Maybe that's the reason why Darryl shoots that ball from the outside. If he would have taken it, he would have had the shot. Instead, he put it on the floor, charged into Tom Owens.
Second foul against Dawkins. Larry Steele to Maurice Lucas. Owens cut off by Erving. Bibby grabs it. One man back is Dunn. And Dunn does a job on Bibby. T.R. Dunn with a block.
T.R. Dunn is a sensational defensive player. Set Henry Bibby up for the shot. Bibby much smaller. Dunn going up. Bibby was committed. Nowhere to go with that ball. Dunn blocked it out of bounds beautifully.
Sixers ball. Bibby will throw it in. Cheeks. Caldwell Jones to Dawkins. Turnaround from way out, and this one off the front iron. Lucas on the rebound. Hollins brings it up. Hollins has missed only twice from the floor. Hollins driving foul in the lane. Henry Bibby.
Bobby Jones coming in from Darryl Dawkins. That last shot Darryl took looked like he said, as you see the replay here, looked like Dawkins said to himself, I don't want to get called on an offensive charge again. I think I'll take my outside jumper. Billy Cunningham said, that's the last one you'll take from out there.
Sixers have Bobby Jones back in the game for Dawkins, Caldwell Jones, Erving, Cheeks, and Bibby. Hollins hits 97-84.
It was a good camera angle that last time you saw from the other end of the floor. Lionel Hollins taking a new free throw position, shooting the ball from the right side of the free throw lane.
29 points for Hollins.
He could shoot it from anywhere tonight.
Hollins, Steele to the guards. Hollins done now. Steele has moved up to small forward. Erving. It's good.
What a play by the doctor. Tremendous body control on that move. Look at, as he goes up, switches the ball to his right hand way on the outside, puts it up over the outstretched and fouling Tom Owens.
5 fouls on Tom Owens. 98-86. Sixers need a streak here. Portland won't let up.
Good camera angle on that shot right there. As we look from behind Julius Erving, the other end of the floor, you can see he stands right in the middle. Lionel Hollins a second ago was standing way over on the right side of that free throw lane.
Wow, you don't see the doctor miss 2 of those very often. 98-86. Timeout called by the Portland Trailblazers. 4:29 remaining in regulation time. The Blazers 98 to 76ers 86. The Portland Trailblazers have lost 10 of their last 13 games. However, they've won 2 of their last 3, including their last home game. They are 17-5 at home. They are in command here again today. Maurice Lucas.
Goaltending called by Paul Mahalik that time. Said that the ball came off the backboard and then it was blocked.
100-86. Lucas picks up 2 more. He's got 14. Bibby. Bobby Jones. Bibby and Cheeks, Jones, Erving, Caldwell, Jones. Erving misses. Brewer rebounds. Brewer. Hollins hollering for the pass on the fast break. He didn't get it. Lucas, Jones, Lucas and Owens, pardon me. Hollins, Brewer, and Bob Gross. Cheeks up and came down on Lionel Hollins.
Watch Lionel Hollins as he goes up for this shot, and he gets Maurice Cheeks up in the air. Maurice Cheeks jumping to him. Hollins still puts the ball up and still has great concentration on the shot. Very smart play by Lionel. Go to the free throw line.
And you can see him angled over to the right here again. He's 13 of 16 from the floor.
See that angle way over to the right, as we've mentioned. He can shoot that ball from any position tonight. That's his first miss from the free throw line. He's getting cold, Tim. I'd take him out.
3:45 remaining. 102 to 86. 31 points for Hollins, his highest output of the season. 29 his previous high. Portland again. Owens, nice feed for
Last break. Hollins made a smart play, not taking that outside jumper, threw the defensive man to him, gave it to Owens all by himself, breaking down the lane. Philadelphia, on the other hand, taking everything from the outside here, like Henry Bibby is doing this time, the time before. The doctor did.
Bibby's line drive missed. Portland has the rebound. Hollins for Owen in the lane, and that's good. He was fouled, 106 to 86.
Again, beautiful fast break by Portland, taking advantage of everything. Hollins dishing the ball off to Owens, jumping to the side to try and miss Caldwell Jones. Jones got him with a little elbow.
Tom Owens, the 8-year man from South Carolina. 14 points for Owens. Foul on Caldwell Jones. He's got 5. 3:07 to play regulation time.
Philadelphia really dying by the outside shot here in this game. Not getting very much at all from the inside.
That has been the offensive story for Philadelphia today, no doubt. The doctor inside lays it up. 107-88.
As soon as we say it, they go inside.
Well, they're listening to you, Keith.
That's right.
Hollins, that's tipped by Cheeks. Should be Portland ball, and looked like the signal was Philadelphia ball.
The closest official didn't see it, but good work by the other two. Jess Kersey making the call. He saw the tip.
3 is enough.
Yeah, 3 is enough.
Gross inbounds to Hollins. Hollins using the pick. Oh, what a good pass to Owens. Beautiful play.
Beautiful offensive play. Caldwell Jones jumped out Maurice Cheeks. Probably having such a tough time with Lionel Hollins, just saying he can't do anything right defensively today.
Caldwell Jones underneath. Simpson keeps it alive for the Sixers. Cheeks. That's good for the rookie Cheeks. 11 points for Maurice Cheeks. 2:08 to play. Hollins brings him up 109 to 90. The Trailblazers very much in command here at the Memorial Coliseum in Portland. Tim Ryan and Keith Erickson bringing you the action here on CBS. Brewer misses. Cheeks back quickly down the lane. He's got lots of room, and it is 109 to 92. 13 points for Cheeks. Hollins watched by Cheeks. Six seconds on the shot clock. Hollins lets fire and hits again. 14 out of 17.
Lionel Hollins doesn't even have to look at the basket today as he's putting that ball up.
Caldwell Jones is short. Gross on the rebound. .33 points for Lionel Hollins as timeout is called on the floor with 1:14 remaining to play in regulation time. Portland apparently en route to another home victory. 111 to 92 is the score. Portland Trail Blazers not looking at all like a 21-24 club, barely out of last place in the Pacific Division, only Golden State below them. They've been doing the job here today. Philadelphia's Keith Erickson has pointed out, persisting with an outside shooting game that has cost them dearly here today. They are 11-10 on the road and would appear en route to a defeat that'll bring them to 500 for road play. Still in pursuit of Washington atop the Atlantic Division. T.R. Dunn, Portland in control. In the backcourt with Brewer. Jim McMillan in the game now for the first time, number 5. Lucas from the top of the key. Yeah, that's good. 113-92. Lucas has 16. Cheeks, watched by Brewer. Ralph Simpson. Joe Bryant. Cheeks with room. Won't go. Rebound, Lucas.
Maurice Cheeks is having a very difficult time today. He's been guarding Lionel Hollins, but one of the good things I like to see about a young player like Cheeks is that he's come back and he's still playing with confidence, still putting the ball up.
Billy Cunningham really likes him a lot. Lucas hits. Says this is a very coachable young athlete. I ask him what I want him to do, tell him what I want him to do either way, and he says, yes, coach, I'll go out and get it done for you. And he's just a real fine young prospect, having an excellent rookie season. 115-92. Lucas, three-point play. Simpson to Bobby Jones. Ralph Simpson hits from the corner. 116-94. 15 seconds remaining. T.R. Dunn. Maurice Lucas. The Blazers crowd starting to applaud a fine performance by the home team. Lucas misses. Caldwell Jones' pass intended for Simpson. And that'll be it. And so the Portland Trail Blazers pick up their 18th victory at home against just 5 defeats. And they pick up a little breathing room on Golden State in 5th place in the Pacific Division. And a most impressive performance for the Portland Trail Blazers. The final score here at the Memorial Coliseum. Portland 116, Philadelphia 94. We'll be back in a moment.